very exciting new piece of furniture just arrived in the home, and as you can tell back here, it is the iconic Eames lounge chair. I actually had the very exciting opportunity to work with Herman Miller to give away 3 Eames turn stools, both to show my thanks to all of you guys for supporting all of my content, as well as to help support Herman Miller in the relaunch of this iconic stool design. And as part of that partnership, I had the amazing opportunity to pick up this Eames lounge chair, which, if you guys know design or furniture at all, you know this is probably one of the most, if not the most iconic pieces of seating or furniture, maybe of all time. Let me show you guys the one that I specifically picked up. So as you can see, I decided to pick up this iconic piece in this boucle fabric with a white oak frame. If you're not familiar with the Eames chair, one of the groundbreaking things about it when it first released in the mid-century era was this bent plywood designs. So this chair is essentially a frame made of those bent plywood pieces with these cushions essentially attached onto it. And that same thing goes for the ottoman. So you can see there's this bent plywood piece, which is one piece, and then there is a cushion that's on top of it. I've sat in this chair a bunch of times now, but now that I have it in my home, I can definitely say that this is the most comfortable lounge chair, or honestly the most comfortable seating piece that I've ever sat in. It literally feels like you're just sinking into a cloud, and the way that the back and the seat cradle you is definitely pretty amazing. Another really cool thing about this chair is that this entire thing does actually swivel, so this can turn to face any direction, which is really nice for this corner specifically because, as you guys can probably see, we have a pretty amazing view of the forest and mountains over there. Being able to swivel this to either face the TV or living room or face the view is definitely a bonus. You can see next to it, I styled it with this Eames turn stool, which again was the piece that I did the giveaway for, and then a little portable lamp and a coffee table book. If you guys remember this cozy reading nook area before, it used to have that Monstera rug under it. I think it looked a little bit weird just given how sort of elevated and classic this Eames lounge chair looks, so I'm definitely going to be looking into getting a new rug here. And then because this chair swivels, I also got rid of the floor lamp because it was kind of knocking into it. Oh, it's very windy outside, so that plant just fell over. But as I was saying, since that lamp is now gone, I'm thinking of maybe finding some wall lamp, either like a pendant or some sort of swivel arm that attaches out from the wall to provide light into this area. But for now, that portable lamp is gonna have to do. Good morning from Los Angeles. I'm here for a few days to attend an event with a brand that I am working with, and then also to spend some time relaxing and hanging out with friends and family. I actually met up with my sister last night, and today I'm meeting up with my friend Andy, whose content you guys might have seen on TikTok or Instagram. He actually recently moved into an amazing loft apartment, which I'm super excited to go check out and bring you guys along with me in a little bit. But for now, I figured I'd give you guys a quick tour of the hotel that the brand I'm working with put me in, because you know we're all about decor and interior design, and I really love this specific hotel. So this is the One Hotel here in West Hollywood, and something I really love about this hotel chain in particular is that they have a really cool focus on sustainability and natural materials, which you guys know in my home I use a lot of plants and a lot of wood. This is the main sort of sleeping or living area with this really amazing sort of reclaimed wood backboard. On the top right here on the shelf we got some pothos plants, and then even a little indoor tree over here which is actually alive, so very impressive to see that in a hotel room. You can see there's a super comfortable couch here as well as this little table to get some work done. And then over here there's a wooden armoire or wardrobe which I have all my stuff inside, and then the front entrance over there. Sometimes even really high-end hotels have really sort of like outdated, cheesy luxury decor. If you're gonna be spending this much money to stay at a nice hotel, I definitely prefer something like this that has a little more thought put into modern, sustainable decor that I think really just creates a very nice vibe when you're traveling. But I'm running a little bit late now, so I'm gonna go meet up with Andy and check out his place. So you guys know I talk about lighting a lot in my content, and recently I realized that my dining area in particular actually only has this one light, which I won't really call a big light, because when I say big lights, I usually mean the built-in overhead lights that come in a lot of houses and apartments. With that being said, this entire area is actually pretty dark. But the reason why I haven't added any more lights despite it being pretty dark over here is because there's actually only this one outlet over here for this entire area. So no outlets over there, no outlets over here, and no outlets over here, which I think are the places where I would want to put lamps. So today I figured I'd bring you guys along with me as I figured out how to deal with that with using just this one outlet right here, because I did have one pretty good idea that I think might work pretty well. So as you can tell, I was able to add in 2 more lamps, and honestly, I'm pretty mad at myself for not trying to do this earlier because it was actually pretty simple. This is the main lamp we added to this corner with no outlet, and I just ran the wire there, hid them all under this plant stand, and then ran it behind there into this extension outlet. This basically has a wood covering over it, so it honestly blends in extremely well. And this black cable just goes over here behind the coffee bar station and then plugs into the outlet over there. I also added a little rice paper shade lamp right here on this shelf and just plugged into a power strip that I have hidden behind this to add a little bit more lighting to that corner. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is honestly one of the things I love the most about home decor and interior design, which is that with a little bit of creativity and out of the box thinking, you can change a room in a way that maybe you thought you couldn't do before, especially if you're renting, because I guess technically if I owned this home, I could have just installed a new outlet in that corner, which I'm not sure why the homeowners didn't think of, but because I can't do that, this is the best solution that I could think of, and honestly, I think it turned out pretty well.